Greetings, everyone. It is I, your one and only host,
the kosmicjedi.
Welcome back to my channel. We got two videos to do today. First video is a trailer reaction for the Quiet Place prequel with Lupita Nyong'o. Hope I said her name correctly. And then the second video is going to be our X-Men 97 episode 9 watch reaction. Fresh new haircut. You like it? I know I do. Alrighty then, let's proceed. Enough of the dilly-dallying, willy-waggling. What the hell is a willy-waggling? Never you mind. That's loud.
You can't have a cat in here.
It's a service cat.
It's about to get juicy, man. Oh, snap. I hope it's gonna be good, man. God damn.
Shelter in place.
Can they fly?
Awaiting further instruction.
We can help each other. We have to get out of the city.
Wow. Wow. Oh, I forgot Jaime was in it. Oh, he did. He did.
If we stay here, we die.
No shit, Sherlock.
I have a plan.
It's the end of days. No more people. No more New York. No more nothing.
So tense. God damn. Every little thing though. Every little thing though. I mean, I'm gonna see it, but then again, I don't know if I'm gonna rush to the cinema to see it. The first one that came out was really good. But when my brother and I broke it down, like when we looked at it realistically, you're supposed to immerse yourself into the world that you're watching, into the movie, into the story. But after you break it down, you realize it's like they're overgrown bullies. You guys can't stand noise. You came from wherever you came from. I don't even know if they were. Hopefully, this movie touches on where they came from and how they became. It's like the xenomorphs in the Alien movie. You know, we are aware that they were engineered by the engineers. I hope I'm even correct in saying that. But these guys, were they made the way they were made? No one engineered them. They were just born as they were. They came or they were stuck in an asteroid. How do you come from your planet? That means, is their planet quiet? There are no creatures on their planet? When they chew, do they make their own noise? So do they even hear their own noise? Like when they stomp on the floor, does their noise irritate them? Do they bite off their heads, their legs, their arms? It's a bit much, man. It's one of those things where you're supposed to go to the cinema, turn off your brain, and enjoy the experience. But when you really sit back and observe, you're like, yo, these guys are bullies, man. Y'all are some suckers. Every little noise, you're pissed. So that means they must be constantly frustrated at the birds, at crickets, at toads, frogs, any little thing that makes a noise. So when the wind blows and the leaves starts making noise, do they get pissed off? If they're in the desert and there's a tumbleweed rolling on the floor, do they get irritated as well? My guy, stop it, man. I mean, I'll see it. You know, it's a blockbuster. Is it a block? Well, I guess it's a blockbuster movie, I guess. Lupita Nyong'o, Jamin Hunsoon. Why not? Why not? But I'm not going to go in here turning off my brain. After the first one, my brother and I just sat down and said, yeah, at least the xenomorphs, You can say they were bred that way to just be destructive and whatnot. So there's an excuse behind it. Even Predator, if you look at it again, it's like it's self-explanatory. They're a warrior species, but I don't know about carrying all your special tech, being invisible. You got laser machines and all that stuff. You got gadgets on you, and they're hunting people who carry guns, and that's it. If you like the original Predator, you're going for guys with machine guns and whatnot. Yeah, but you're hunting, and again, you have technology we haven't even conceptualized yet. So it's still like a bullying thing, man. And you could say it's like they're running around like as apex predators. Why don't you hunt each other then? Maybe they got tired of hunting each other and said, "This guy's always invisible. You're always hiding. I'm always hiding." Oh, so you got bored of meeting your own match, so you want to fight something lesser than you. I don't know. I think coming to a place or going to a planet where they're also technologically advanced, it would be cool to see that. But it's like if they were doing an Elseworld thing, I'd like to see the Predators versus the Vitramites. I think they're called Vitramites. Yeah, I would like to see the Predators versus those guys in a fantasy world. Because if you guys are like apex predators, you've dealt with a lot of creatures in your world. You probably killed almost all the apex animals in your world, and now you're just going from planet to planet. Cool. Vitramites, don't come to Earth where people are just about struggling to get 4G working or 5G working, or just about unlocked AI. Oh, no. And you're always invisible, man. You're always invisible. You got lasers, you got, self-guided missiles. Stop it. Go to a planet just as technologically advanced as yours, if not higher. Then we call it a challenge. So this quiet place thing, I hope this is the last one, because it's like it's too much now. Every little sound you guys react to, you must be pissed off at birds, like I said. Crickets, even the wind. It must be mad at the wind every time. You're angry at noise? It's like they're built to only hear noise outside of themselves. So every sound they make on the floor doesn't irritate them. Or when they hear their other counterparts, don't they go and bite themselves? Like if 100 landed and they hear each other, don't they fight each other? And then because by the end of the day, you're going to almost end each other. It'd be like 1 or 2 left. In fact, it'd be 1 left, because when you can hear each other, you both want to fight. So this is what I'm saying. I hope this movie really breaks down their physiology and their atomic composition, meaning how they operate, how they function. Maybe the other movies did, but it wasn't clear enough to me. Why is it that they're attacking anything that has a sound, engine, animal, anything? And how hard is it to really capture one of them and study their anatomy and find a way to kill them? Yes, it's a movie. Yes, it's an experience, but you also want to have a way where you're watching a movie or you're in the world, and you have other people other characters who are partaking in a solution to stopping them. At some point, you realize guns ain't working, grenades ain't working, missiles ain't working. How about acid? You try different things and you realize, hey, maybe there's a sound. You try a plethora of things. They seem to react to sound. Is there a way to find out how their autonomy works to how they receive sound? Is there a way to reverse that? Just like the first one did. But to make 3, I don't know if it's the third one, even though in the particular order is the first one was like the last, and then the second one was before. Or was it after? It was after, right? And then this is I don't know. I guess I'll go back and do the research and figure out the order at which they're being released. I hope this is the last one, because realistically, these guys are just space bullies, space alien bullies. You've come to a planet that's not yours. You're just going to be sat there, just chilling. They sit so still that even their heartbeat, they can't hear their heartbeat. You have to make sense of it. I rather John Wick mindless action per se than this mindless action. This because there's no explanation and it's not making sense. Why are you just angry at noise? And you'd have to explain to me what planet that they came from. Is it a silent planet? No other creatures alive whatsoever? It just, a lot of things need to be explained. Otherwise, it's just cheap thrills. And if it's a low-key allegory for something, then I'm missing the ball. I'm definitely missing the ball on whatever this is an allegory for. My goodness, man. Every little thing. Yeah, but boy, birds must be laughing at them, just flying back and forth. Seagulls, crows, hawks, especially crows, they be singing. Magpies, my goodness, they must be taking the piss out of them. If I was a bird and I knew these guys couldn't touch me, I'll be singing 24/7. 24/7. Chickens. But then again, chickens can't fly, so they'll eat them quick. And then, how does their anatomy work? Do they eat when they're hungry? So if they hear a noise and they finish digesting one food, can they chill when they're satisfied? So that means noise just irritates them. So they don't need to eat to survive. They're not hungry. I'm going to watch it assuming, hoping, and expecting that this movie will explain everything to do with their anatomy. find some scientists who have found a piece of their body somewhere based on how they got, I don't know, something. Find a way to just explain to the audience why they're like this, why they're built like this. Because it's just too much at this point. And if there's another one after this one, I'm definitely not watching that one. Especially if they don't explain what's going on with them in this one. Again, if they have in the previous movies, maybe it wasn't good enough for me. If they don't explain it in this movie, this will be the last one I see. They can release all they want to release. It's too much now. Every fucking noise. Every noise. Nah, you guys, that means when they move so quiet that it's like they must have soft pads on their knuckles or on their... Nah. You need to break it down for me. You need to break it down for me. Anyway, who's seen all the previous Quiet Place movies? What do you guys think about this? Are you with me? Is it too much, or is it just, hey, it's a movie, stop overthinking it and go and enjoy it? I'm not overthinking it. I just like explanations. I like things that make sense. So I get what you're saying, get what you're doing, and I move along with you in your story. I never once questioned the xenomorphs in Alien. I got it. They're here to survive, and they'll wipe out what's in their way. It just makes sense. Then when you realize the engineers engineered them, especially through Prometheus, even that too was like, I don't know if I want to know who made you. I'm just fine with people exploring space. They hear a ping from a particular planet. They're going from point A to B, but they thought, let's deviate in between point A and B and let's see what the signal is. End up on a planet where they see the eggs or something, and then the whole action begins. That's fine. It's not like they've gone to a planet where they're chilling, where they're supposed to be, and then the aliens flew from their planet to fight the human. No, it just makes sense that, oh, there's a crash landed spaceship there. There's a SOS signal. There's a beacon that's calling us. Let's go check it out. It's a cool story. It just makes sense for me. It just works. From the first one to the second one. The third one, I don't know about. The fourth one was just fun action. But the part 1 and 2 of Alien, beautiful, makes sense. Story just makes sense. That's why I don't, like I said, I don't dig the Predator stuff. You're just an overgrown 7-foot bully with technology. I don't care if you're a hunter species or hunter race or hunter alien creatures. No. But if you're powerful, go and fight the same caliber of beings like you or higher. If you're saying it's about challenge and perseverance and strength, you go for the same caliber, most importantly, or most definitely higher. You go for someone who is 2 times your strength. And then that will test your mettle. Because after a while, these stories lose their, I don't know, they lose their substance. They lose their je ne sais quoi. Before, growing up, you watch a Predator movie 1 and 2, it's cool. Even the reboot Predator with, can't remember the guy's name, the one that featured Lawrence Fishburne, that was pretty cool. But even as I was watching that, the action was cool, but my mind is like, yeah, you didn't even equip these guys with your technology. Teach them how to use it and say, let's play space tag or space alien it. You're just picking on human beings, and you're saying it's a rite of passage for your kind. We hunt you, but most importantly, you use your regular weapons. We use our future weapons, and we're not even carrying the best of our weapons. We're carrying regular stuff. But the most important thing is I'll go invisible. Then when I want to really fisticuff you, I'll let you see me, even though I'm 7-foot Titan. Stop it, man. Stop it. Yeah, I should just stop it. They better explain what's going on with this silly ass invasion with these aliens. If they are man-made, fine. Just give an explanation. Otherwise, it just becomes pointless. Anyway, I'm done. Let a brother know in the comments who's seen the first one and the second one. Who's going to see this one? You're going to wait till Blu-ray, digital, DVD, whatever it is. I'm going to see it. I do like me some Lupito Nyong'o. And Jaemun Hansoon. Beautiful actors and actor, actress. I'll see it. Hopefully it's good. I didn't even finish the other one, the one in between the first and this one. And if I did finish it, I can't remember it. The first one, though, I finished that one. I watched twice. When you watch it the second time, the creatures lose that effect that they had on you the first time, because when you sit back, like I said, so that means every noise that is made, you guys just run around. Rubbish. So that means if a building is falling down, you just go and jump on the building. If a door opens, too much. Just too... Yeah, when you start paying attention to it, yeah. Anyway, I have been your one and only host,
The Cosmic Jedi.
Signing out. Time to go and do the X-Men 97, Episode 9, Watch Reaction.